Hey guys, welcome to Ultimate Survival Tips. I'm glad you stopped by because today I'm going to share with you 11 keys to help you find your perfect wilderness survival knife. Stay tuned to the end to get my list of top 10 survival knives. Okay, let's get started. If you want to be notified when I post new Ultimate Survival Tips videos, make sure you're subscribed and click the little bell icon below the video on your computer or mobile app. That way you won't miss out on any new Ultimate Survival Tips videos. Key number 1, purpose. Before we go any further, I think it's important to consider what your expectations are for your blade. Are you looking for a smaller survival knife for camping or light bushcraft? A larger, all-around outdoor utility blade capable of tougher tasks like splitting wood or chopping, or maybe a survival knife for tactical, urban, or military situations. Knowing your intended purpose for your survival knife will help you prioritize what is most important to you and land on a knife that best suits your needs. Key number 2, trust. Since your knife is your primary survival tool, and the last thing you want is for it to fall apart when you need it most, you must be able to trust your knife. So the materials, build quality, design, and the skill that you develop with your knife all converge when it comes to knowing you can trust your knife. Key number 3, length. I personally recommend 4 to 6 inch or 10 to 15 centimeter blade. That's 10 to 12 inches or 25 to 30 centimeters from tip to butt. A good rule of thumb is to select a blade that's sized well for fine detail work, yet large enough for some tougher, hard-used tasks like chopping and splitting. And remember, a well-designed larger knife can do everything a small knife can do, but a small knife can't do everything that a larger knife can do. Key number 4, style of blade. A full, fine-edged blade that slopes up to the point will serve you well, like this Becker BK2. Although serrated edges like on the Gerber LMF2 have some advantages depending on your situation, they make sharpening your knife in the field difficult, plus a partially serrated edge near the handle makes it tougher to do fine detail work. However, for tactical and combat applications, a blade that is part serrated may suit your needs. Key number 5, fixed blade. A fixed blade knife is essentially not a folding knife. The blade is fixed to the handle. There's no moving parts to break, which is good. Key number 6, full tang. The tang is the back portion of the blade which extends into or through the knife handle. A full tang knife is considered the toughest way to build a knife. Now, I prefer thicker tangs from 1/8 inch or 3 millimeters up to a full 1/4 inch or 6 millimeters for maximum strength. Thin, narrow, or partial tangs are susceptible to breakage, and some gimmicky Rambo style knives where the blade is welded to the handle is a disaster waiting to happen. Key number 7, grip. The handle of your knife must be comfortable and safe to use for extended periods in a variety of conditions. So watch out for grips with aggressive handle patterns, sharp, edgy, or pointy areas that can cause hot spots. And also be wary of handles that are totally smooth, which would cause the knife to be more prone of slipping out of your hand in wet conditions. Some rubberized grips, like those on the SCHF9 or the Cold Steel SRK, are comfortable, grippy, and look cool. But my personal favorite knife handle material is canvas micarta due to its natural feel, durability, comfort, and the secure grip that it provides in a variety of conditions. Key number 8, solid pommel. A tough butt-end pommel extends the usefulness of your knife and allows you to crush, break, and hammer things in the field. Key number 9, a pointy tip. Every wilderness survival knife should have a tough, sharp, and pointy tip for drilling, piercing, and fine cutting. Look for knives with a drop point, a spear point, or a straight clip point for maximum ruggedness and piercing power. Key number 10, knife steel. Since a knife is only as good as the steel that it's made from, knife steel is an important topic for us to mention, but honestly it needs a full series of videos to do it justice. So in a minute or two, let me see if I can offer some helpful advice to get you started. There are 6 major characteristics to consider when looking at knife steel: toughness, wear resistance, edge retention, ease of sharpening, resistance to rust, and cost. And because there's no perfect knife steel, you'll have to decide which of these characteristics are more important to you. Next, there are 3 categories of steels. High carbon steels like 1095 are tough, usually very affordable, but fall short in rust resistance. Tool steels like D2 offer amazing toughness and edge retention. They have some corrosion resistance, but because they're so hard, can be more difficult to sharpen than other steels. And stainless steels come in all varieties, starting with Asian steels like 8CR13 Movi stainless steel that offers decent performance at a low price, to higher end steels like 154CM and S30V that have many great characteristics but can cost quite a bit more than some other steels. Key number 11, sheath system. I'm not sure why so many companies develop a great knife only to put it in a crappy sheath. Because unless you want to drop an extra pile of cash to have a custom sheath made, you're stuck with the sheath that the knife came with. So here's a few things I look for in a knife sheath. It must be able to hold a knife safe and secure regardless of activity. It's got to be durable, rugged, and water resistant. Kydex, nylon, properly treated leather are good material choices. And I like a sheath that offers multiple carry options, like MOLLE, belt carry, sling carry, and right or left-handed carry. Sheaths that offer you the ability to customize them by strapping on additional gear are cool. And the sheath has got to have some style and look good. Now here's a bonus tip. If you're like me, you have a limited budget for survival gear. I get that. Now if you're on a limited budget, I suggest that you get a good starter blade like the Mora Light My Fire, the Schrade SCHF9, or the Condor Bushlore. All these knives can be had for less than or around $50. And as your skill, needs, and budget increase, look into getting a blade that's designed for tougher jobs and a knife that you'll have confidence will last through the most challenging time. For your convenience, I've included links to all the knives shown in the video and my list of top 10 survival knives in the video description. Just click the Show More tab under this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and the Ultimate Survival Tips Show on Carbon TV. Okay, I'm David. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the other side. And until next time, be prepared because you never know. Guys, welcome to Ultimate Survival Tips. I'm glad you stopped by because today I'm going to share with you 11 keys to help you find your perfect wilderness survival knife. Stay tuned to the end to get my list of top 10 survival knives. Okay, let's get started. If you want to be notified when I post new Ultimate Survival Tips videos, make sure you're subscribed and click the little bell icon below the video on your computer or mobile app. That way you won't miss out on any new Ultimate Survival Tips videos.